Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Big T Anderson. Today we are doing The Question by LovingTragedyFoxLove. This is from the Adventure Time with Finn and Jake fandom. And of course it's not really a reading until something gets in the way, like my long hair right in front of my nose. So, if you're new here, basically the rules are as such. Links are down below. Oh, the hair is back in my nose again. Long hair problems. Anyway, links down below to both the author's page as well as the fanfiction page. Give a good review. Check out some of the author's other work if you enjoyed it. If you like how I did it, or you just want to say, hey, here are some tips if you do VO work. Hey, that's cool. That's something I'm getting into right now, actually, for another project. Or just you want to talk, you can do so here. With that, let's begin. This is the question. Marceline, the vampire queen, was flying through the newly built candy kingdom to see a special someone. Landing on the candy structure balcony, she let out a long whistle. She turned to see the view of the sugary village. She saw the lantern being lit, the little candy children running inside to see their parents, and the moon setting into its position. It's beautiful, isn't it? Marceline jumped and turned around to see the special person. You scared me, you jerk. Oh, Marcy got scared by little old me. The princess of the Candy Kingdom giggled. Whatever. Marceline grumbled while walking closer to the edge of the balcony. Princess Bubblegum rolled her eyes at the vampire and stood next to her. Bubblegum looked at Marceline, staring at her until the vampire noticed. Smiling at Marceline's blush and looking away, the princess giggled and got closer. Princess, we detect an intruder inside the castle. A squad of banana guards barged into the room. Both girls had red on their faces and quickly jumped away as the banana guards were getting closer. Princess, we detect... Yes, I heard. Thank you for the concern, boys, but the intruder is just Marceline. Sup, guys? Sorry, Princess. We go now. After the guards were gone, Bubblegum sighed and turned her attention toward her girlfriend. Sorry, Marcy. I just taught them about intruders today. So you told them I was an intruder? What? No, of course not. Okay. The two turned their entire attention back to the dark blue sky. Marceline wrapped her arm around Bubblegum and pulled her closer. Bubblegum inhaled Marcy's scent and snuggled next to her, putting her head on the squishy pink gum hair, began to hum. Bubblegum sensed something was bothering Marcy, or at least something was on her mind, because she was humming a very sad melody. But before something could happen, or she could ask before something was wrong, someone else walked into the room. Oh, Princess, I made that tea you asked for. Round Peppermint Man called out. Princess! Over here, Peps. He made his way over to the two girls. Ah, Marceline, I didn't know you were here. Yeah, it's the only time I can see PB alone, Marcy rudely muttered. Well, would you... Bubblegum interrupted him. What is that supposed to mean? Sorry, Bonnie, but it's the truth. Explain to me how it's the truth, Marceline. You've been too busy to spend time with me, then pointed at the Peppermint Butler. And when we have, quote-unquote, alone time, someone interrupts us. Are you telling me you're upset because I'm not giving you enough attention? You know what? I'm not going to deal with this. Marceline, wait. I'm sorry. She heard Bubblegum cry as she flew away. After the outburst, Marceline and Bubblegum, they thought why it'd be best to stay away from each other for a while. During the break from each other, they both had one question going through their head. Something they both didn't want. Marceline was standing on the roof of Candy Castle, trying to find the courage to speak to her girlfriend. She debated about coming here. She couldn't think straight without hearing her nerd of a girlfriend's voice again. Marcy, I know you're there. She stood still. Marcy, please come talk to me. Marceline didn't move. Marceline, please. She could sense the hurt in Bonnie's voice. It was hurting her too, but she couldn't face Bubblegum yet. She wasn't ready. Marceline, I need to ask you something, and I need you to be honest. Could you be happy here with me? It was a question and Marceline didn't expect to hear. I need to know, Marcy, can you be happy here in the Candy Kingdom? Marceline's mind was all over the place, asking herself questions she really didn't have an answer to. Will I be happy here was the question that kept repeating in her head. Having some of her own black hair and pulling on it, she heard Bonnie's voice. Well, this is it, isn't it? This is how we end it. Bubblegum was clutching the railing of the candy balcony as she let out a heartbroken sob. Because I don't want it to end, Marcy. Bubblegum cried, letting the tears sliding down her face. I'm sorry, Marceline, for not being a good girlfriend. She let go of the railing to hold her face and wipe away her tears. Bubblegum collapsed to her knees, sobbing and wishing she could have had her Marcy here with her, but she knew she couldn't. She didn't notice that someone landed behind her. Please stop crying, Bonnie. Startled, Bubblegum looked up to see Marceline standing in front of her, letting out another sob. Bubblegum sprung toward her, landing into her arms, burying her head into her chest, uttering out unclear apologies. She could feel Marceline raise her head to look up at her, and Bubblegum could tell that she was crying too. Looking into each other's eyes, Marceline leaned down to kiss her, and both lips touched gently, softly. Having the kiss brought Marceline to decide her answer as they pulled away. No matter where I am, I'll always be happy as long as I have you by my side. I love you, Marceline. I love you too, Bubblegum. And that was the question. It is a fluffy little ficlet. Yeah, but sometimes those are good. So, if you enjoyed it, you know what to do. You guys have a good one. Ta-ta for now.